everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back at it again, and hopefully I'll start uploading weekly. And if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Ash Cash, and if you want to subscribe, go ahead. So I got this idea from BuzzFeed because I was watching a couple of their videos, and the Uber drivers were talking about like their pet peeves, and I did not hear them mention that like when people throw up in their cars, and I thought that was a common thing, and that actually happened to me. So I thought I'd share this story with you guys. So I've had edibles before, but it was like homemade brownies, or my friends just gave me some. I never really knew how many milligrams I was intaking. So one time I was in LA, and I was with my friend, and then his friend has his medical card, so we went to the dispensary. And I personally don't like smoking weed, but I can eat it. I can take pills. There's like rubs. I'm a fan of marijuana. I just don't like the whole smoking a whole blunt process. So I got some edibles, and mind you, I bought edibles and then they gave us samples. Well, actually, he bought them because I don't have my card. And they gave him samples. So I started off with just the samples. And I had 1/4 of a donut. And it was like 25 to 30 milligrams. I can't remember, but it was around there. I ate it. We went shopping. An hour passed by. Probably more than an hour, to be honest. And then we came back to the car. And my friend's like, "Oh, are you feeling any different?" And I was like, "No, not really." So he gave me a fortune cookie, and then the fortune cookie was a little bit stronger. It was 50 milligrams. So now I'm at, 70 to 80 milligrams. And we go out to eat, we go back to the apartment, and now I'm starting to feel high. Like I feel my eyes a little bit lower. I know they're red, but I'm starting to get tired. Like that's all I'm really feeling. And then we're all talking. I decide to go sit down. And as soon as I sit down, I am like in a whole nother fucking parallel universe, because it hits me and I just am shook because I feel stuck. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I kind of felt drunk, to be honest. Like the whole room was spinning, and I was just like, whoa, this feels so weird. It was, like I said, I've had edibles before, but they've never been this strong. And I just really can't describe what being on an edible feels like. Like you just feel super relaxed. But to me, I was kind of low-key getting paranoid, because I'm like, well, this is a whole different feeling. Like this is not how I felt when I've had previous edibles. So I'm trying to just try to act normal, and then I start to feel nauseous. And then when I feel that, I'm like, okay, this is not going to be ending well. So I tell my friend, like, hey, I think it's time for me to go home because I feel really nauseous and I think I want to throw up. And he's like, oh, just go to the bathroom and throw up. And I was like, hell no. Like, these are your friends. I just met them today. I'm not going to be going into their bathroom and just start throwing up. And they lived in a studio apartment, so if I went to go throw up, everybody would have heard me. I would have rather went to a dark alley in downtown LA at 10 o'clock at night than to throw up in their house, because I just think that's so disrespectful and rude. So, I was just trying to chill out. I was like, okay, because he was like, oh, just give me a few and then we'll be out. And then he was taking a little bit too long, so then I searched up how long it would take me from the location we were at to the hotel, and it said 15 minutes. So I'm like, you know what, I'm about to just be out. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So I tell him, I'm like, hey, I'm just going to go out and then we can just meet up there because I have to go throw up. And he's like, oh, okay, we could be out. I'll just call it. So he calls the Uber. We get inside the Uber, and it's a fucking pool. I don't know if it's called pooled or shared ride or something like that, but basically the Uber has already someone in the Uber, or we're on our way to pick up someone, and they're kind of going in the same direction that we are. So I was so annoyed because I'm like, now I know I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer. And I'm just sitting down. I look at the fucking Uber's phone and it says an hour and a half to reach my destination because my dumbass isn't thinking, and I'm like, wait, this is not where I'm from, that it actually takes 15 minutes to get there. This is downtown LA. And the traffic, if you guys ever been to Cali, the traffic is insane. So I started getting, you know, even more nauseous because I'm like, okay, this is not going to work out. I am not going to be able to handle an hour and a half in this car. So I'm just moving around the Uber, trying to get as comfortable as I can. And since we had been shopping earlier, my friend took out all of my stuff and put it in his bag and then gave me my bag. He's like, if you need to throw up, just throw up in there. So I was trying so hard to hold everything in because, again, it's an Uber. Like, it's so disrespectful. Like, I would be tight if I was an Uber driver and somebody was throwing up in my car. And I'm even more embarrassed because now there's a person in the front that I don't even know either. She's just trying to get to her location, and what? Now she has to smell my fucking vomit the whole way? Like, it's an hour and a half long ride. So I decide maybe if I get some fresh air, you know, I would feel a little bit better. And if you guys been in downtown LA, you know that is not the greatest smelling area. Well, certain parts. And I don't want anyone to get offended. I love LA. I love Cali. I'm from there. I was born there. So, yeah. When I put the window down, I took a nice big whiff of that, you know, and I just started throwing up. I'm like, oh my god. I just couldn't hold it in. I had to throw up, and I'm just happy I had a fucking bag with me because I would have probably tried to throw out the window. And the first thing that came out of my friend's mouth was, oh my god, she's not throwing up in your Uber. She's throwing up in a bag. Like, it's not in your car. Like, he was so freaked out that the Uber was gonna kick us out or something because I was throwing up. And I just felt really bad because it did kind of start to smell like throw up, and then this girl in the front is probably like, get me to my fucking location. I just want to get out of here. And honestly, I don't remember it much after that because I ended up falling asleep. And when my friend woke me up, I was, you know, we were already in front of the hotel. So I go in the hotel and I'm still throwing up, and I was like, this is like worse than a fucking hangover. Like, this was not fun. And yeah, that was my little story time of the first time. Not that I had edibles, but the first time that I knew how much milligrams I can handle. And the reason why I'm sharing this story is because I just want to, you know, spread awareness. If you guys have ever wanted to try edibles, or, I don't know, get an edible, just be careful because you really don't know how much you can handle, and they're really strong. And don't think that just because you don't feel it, you know, 30 minutes in, that you're not going to feel it at all and then take something else. Like, you have to really be careful with things like that. From one of my friends' experience, he ate one, didn't feel it, and ended up eating 4 brownies. And, you know, he kind of had the same experience as me. So if you learn anything from this video, is be careful while you are eating edibles. So thank you if you finished the whole video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.